Let me greet everyone who's watching this video. The purpose of doing this video, we would like to expose our sponsors, which is National Lottery, who supported the Buffalo City Metro Basketball Association. Today we are launching a Buffalo City Metro Women's Basketball Association. It is the first thing this thing is happening in South Africa, because in Basketball South Africa they don't have a women's structure. They only have a women desk, someone who's representing women in their committee. But in Buffalo City today, we've got a structure, which we think this will help us in terms of developing this code, especially in women's sides. But now I've got an important woman from my community next to me, Ms Z Mhlola, which we spotted her in our community as one of the role models, especially for the females. So we think, as the Buffalo City Women's Metro Basketball, if they can be close and work together with people like Ms Z Mhlola. So today I invited her to be one of our speakers. Actually, she's a guest speaker of this thing. So she motivated a lot of our women inside. But I so wish she can tell us a lot ever since now she came to this basketball. How do you feel, Ms. Mhlola? How do you see this thing that we are doing? We are launching the women's basketball, which has never existed in this country. The structure of women is starting from a Buffalo City, which I believe, as it starts in Buffalo City, it will end up going to other districts. But now, as one of Abantu that we are invited to come, how do you feel? How do you see this thing? And what you can say about this thing?
Okay, thank you. Firstly, the whole initiative is a good one. Remember, Eastern Cape is regarded as one of immigrant areas by other people. Not only that, when it comes to young girls, it's very important because, as you know, we have cases in South Africa of teenage pregnancy. We have cases of drugs, especially in Tanzania, where these kids are coming from. So, for you to start this basketball, you not only you actually building the community, because lesser kids are on the street, meaning that you are saving souls. The kids are busy with sport. They know after school it's keeping them busy. After school they know they have to go to a practice. They don't have time to think about things that will not build their future. Not only that, again, when it comes to sport, that is where a child is groomed. They learn respect. They know how to carry themselves, which will also contribute a lot to the community, to the society, building tomorrow's leaders.
Yes. Yeah. You know, it's motivating really what we are seeing, because we've got a challenge, especially in Tanzania, as we are mentioning this township. People are saying, okay, we are the second biggest township in the country, but when it comes to the development, we've got a challenge. There's nothing. And what we see now, Nyaup is dominating. Now we have to do something, which I believe this women's structure that we will launch today, it will assist to develop a lot of young girls, because to fight this Nyaupe thing, I mean, really, to have National Lottery playing a role in this event, it means a lot to us. But now to have as well people like you from our community, we believe, I mean, I also like to make a request to you that whatever you are doing, can you just please make sure that you build a relationship with our structure, you know, to make sure that whenever they need advice, can you avail yourself?
Anytime. You know, it's a good thing, because it's not easy to raise a girl. In fact, even a boy. In Tanzania now, young girls as young as 13, they smoke. They're into drugs. They're very deep into drugs and alcohol. So with this thing that is the sport, it's keeping them busy. And I'm sure the parents are appreciating what you are doing, because it makes it easier for them, even at home. At least now they know that their kids are safe. They know that it's weekend, it's Saturday. Most of the kids are out there doing God knows what. The kids, the ladies, they are inside, busy with sports. They don't have time to think of all these things. So to avail myself to assist in any way, I would love it.
Yeah, let me take that opportunity, because really I appreciate to have you, to know you actually, you know. Even if we are new in my community, I grew up in Tanzania, you know, there are few guys who always avail themselves for the development of the community. So to have you to avail yourself for the development of my community, I salute you for that, and I will always make sure whatever that I'm doing, I will let you know, especially if it's about the development, which I think it can also assist from our ward level, going to up to the district of Buffalo City Metro, also assisting other districts as well, because we've got people like the woman who's from England. She's leading Chrisani, but she's still new in leadership. So I appreciate to have you. You know, basketball, as Sam Taylor has been mentioning, we've got Ubuyiswa Chemes or Jobi, people they call Jay. She's in Cape Town, she's from NU5. She started basketball in Fast Shooters Basketball Club. She's an international ref. So she's motivating me to continue to do this thing.
How I wish Buffalo City Metro as a whole can see this initiative and assist you, because kids love sport, and now it's not easy because it needs funding. So if I had money, I would also sponsor you.
Yes.
Because it's not an easy thing. They have to travel. It's a lot. It's a lot. So these kids are into this and they love it. And the moment that they cut the funding and the assistant, the kids get tired because they can't go to matches because there's no money. You see. So how I wish they can see this, because it's also contributing to the society of the Buffalo City, so that they assist you and you take this to the top.
Yeah, that's why we are appreciating to have this assistant, because if you see all these kids that are here, you know, if you see all these kids, we transported them to come here through the lot of funding. We're gonna cater for them. They're gonna eat now through this lot of funding. So it means more funding. If we can get more funding, it means more programs. And now more programs will change many young people out of this. We see there's NBA Africa, which Mr. Amadou Gallo, whether you are in Senegal or where you are now, if you are watching this video, say, please, don't forget Buffalo City Metro in East London. I salute you. One time you visited Mdantsane, being a NBA Africa president. So I still salute you, sir, for this. But I so wish you can come back again, or else you can be involved as the Buffalo City in all the NBA Africa programs. In those words, let me thank Mrs. Mhlola for this smallanyana interview. I appreciate you. You are beautiful, you are blessed. I love you. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
So,